Yo, what's going on? This is the NRW, where nerds rule the world. It's the weekend. We're here, but we're going to do one last trailer reaction for you all. I am Kuya P, and I have from New Release Wednesday, Heather Hurt. Heather, don't hurt him. How are you today?
Getting there. I'm getting there.
All right. Well, it's the weekend. We're going to give you weekend vibes. We're going to pump you all up. We got a new trailer reaction from our friends over at HBO. It's called The Baby. And from what I understand, it's a mixture of Jordan Peele's Get Out type of vibe, horror, comedy, British humor, all of that. And I guess babies and mothers. I don't know. We're going to find out all together. You ready to check this out, Heather?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. Coming to HBO, The Baby.
Is it better than before you had the kid?
Tash? No, it's okay. It's a fair question. It's hard to explain.
This is so weird.
Are they eating babies?
Holy shit.
What happens now?
I know I'm not your mum, and you know I'm not your mum.
What the?
I had this vision of just swinging Lily's head against the wall.
You had a baby. But you don't want a baby.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
To mothers and the children that make them.
If you keep doing that, this baby will kill you.
Yo, what the what? Are you having children anytime soon?
No.
No. I guess this plays to. Well, I'll just say, just today, my daughter was frustrating. Woo! You can do everything right, and still they're a little bit of an asshole. Like, I was just straight up. Like, kids are the worst, and they get everything, and you give them everything, but you're still the worst person in the world to them. I don't know what to do. Anyway,
You're a teenager. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. But even little kids can be little shits. I'm sure you've seen that too. You know this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why
Comic
I don't
retail
have
store. Like, yeah. What? So I think that plays to that, and it could be very difficult. And when you have, I was so careful when I had a baby. Like, I was so scared. But I don't know. It takes a certain person. I think we all know it takes a certain person to be a parent, and this kind of, I guess, gives us a tale to play upon those frustrations, if you will. I don't know. This is weirdly wild, but I'm strangely drawn to it. Like, I want to see where this is going. I think the Jordan Peele Get Out comedy vibes are appropriate. I can see where they're saying that. What do you think, Heather?
I can agree to that. It's it's not necessarily something that you kind of want to jump on, but at the same time, it's like got this Rosemary's Baby kind of concept to it, where it's like, but I kind of want to know what happens.
Yeah. Like, I feel you know what? I'm going to show this to my wife. I want to see what the women in my life think about this trailer. I'm very curious because she's very into British comedies as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I kind of like vibe I get. Although I don't know if this is Britain, it might be Australia. I don't know. There's, it's definitely, immigrant vibes, like cultural. Yeah. Cause it's not American. But yeah, I don't know what I just watched. I feel weird. Like, the babies are monsters. And was that child talking back to her?
Where?
That one instance with it was on the couch. Or was that a voiceover? I felt like
I think it was a voiceover.
Okay. That was a weird scene.
But
like,
it definitely seems like one of those shows where there's going to be many a weird scene that leads somewhere. So it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be a slow burn kind of thing, where it's going to be, I'm going to use an example of The Walking Dead, where there was this great graph done at one point where it was like, there's 47 minutes of an episode, 32 of them are them walking, 8 minutes of them shooting zombies, and then 7 minutes is of plot. Like, I totally kind of foresee this, where there's like a solid 30 minutes of just comedy, but then, you know, you get 10 minutes of solid plot that just drag you through. I kind of got that vibe where it's like you'll get lots of fun comedy, but then you'll get a good chunk of plot at the end that'll make you want to go to the next episode.
And I think shock value too, like for that horror element. Like, what the, like, she wanted to hit her baby against the wall, which, you know, it happens. You feel kind of mad about things a little bit, but just, and then there was like I think people lying dead in like the playground.
There's a little kid lying dead in the playground, and then another one's on a spiked thing.
I just don't know what I watched. I may have to watch this a couple more times. And again, I want to see what my wife thinks about this. So would this be something you're interested in tuning into on HBO, or at least giving the first episode a try?
I'd give it a first. I'd give a good 3 episodes. I believe in giving a show a 3 episode watch. Okay. I'd be willing to do that.
All right. Well, I'm intrigued. Shout out to HBO. Thank you for sending it over. I think they're also going to send us a screener, so we'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Heather may, we'll see. We'll get the team to talk about it. I know Ashley dropped an article when we first received the trailer, so I think she checked it out. She posted up about it, her thoughts. So we'll see. The team is going to cover it in some fashion, some way. HBO, thank you for always letting us know about what you got going on. But those are our reactions. That's our honest to God reaction about this teaser trailer series that's coming our way from HBO. So for Heather, how can they reach out to you with their thoughts about this, Heather?
Sure, you can reach out to me at Nerd on TikTok, or on I did a whole bunch of recordings and I said TikTok instead of Twitter the entire time. At Nerd on Twitter.
There we go.
And at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok and Instagram.
There you go. Give her all the love. Give her all the follows. Check out all her content that she drops amazingly for our channel. She gives us all our comics goodness, the new release Wednesday goodness, and coming soon, which I'm super excited for. That I know you dropped, put together this week, and coming soon. Tales from Behind the Comics Counter. Yeah, Tales from Behind the Comics Counter. We have talks with professionals within the comic industry. So there we go. And also Moon Knight coverage, y'all. So stay tuned for that. We're all about Moon Knight over here. So please give Heather all the love and all the follows. For me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. Of course, Show Pal Show. And here with Heather and Ashley and the whole squad, because there's so many of us, over at New Release Wednesday and at the NRW, where nerds rule the world. Tell us what you think about the baby in the comments below. And we're out of here. What's good, y'all? Your boy Kuya P. You probably just saw me react with Heather Hurtum of our New Release Wednesday squad. But as y'all saw from my reaction, I wasn't sure what I saw. I'm still not sure about what I saw. And so I had to ring up my boy, Glenn Lawrence, the blurred dad, the newest father of the squad, to get his opinion. As you see on the screen, what's good, Glenn? This is a weird trailer, bro. When HBO hit me up about it today, they're like, yo, it's this Jordan Peele Get Out style vibe. It's like British humor, like with some supernatural shit. It's a horror comedy. It's weird, bruh. And like I said, I just came up out of it with Heather.
Don't hype it up. Just let me see it so I can, you know what I mean?
That's why I want you here, because you're the newest father out the squad. You're the blurred dad. I gotta have the blurred dad who's literally just gone through this experience feel this. So yeah, let's just do it, and we'll catch the vibe. We'll talk about it. All right, here we go. The baby, y'all.
Is it better
Fine, I'm already there.
than before you had the kid?
Tash?
That's okay. It's a fair question. It's hard to explain.
Oh, why do they have to do the little roast in the oven?
Bruh.
What happens now? I know I'm not your mum, and you know I'm not your mum.
I had this vision of just swinging Lily's head against the wall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh, children of the corn.
That you don't want a baby.
Oh no.
Right?
To mothers and the children that make them.
If you keep doing that, this baby will kill you.
Bruh.
Baby giggles.
So let me read the description that they have here real quick. When
Mm.
38-year-old Natasha is unexpectedly landed with a baby, her life of doing what she wants when she wants dramatically implodes. We know that well, don't we? Controlling, manipulative, and with violent powers, the baby twists Natasha's life into a horror show. Where does it come from? What does it want? And what links will Natasha have to go in order to get her life back? She doesn't want a baby. The baby wants her.
Interesting.
Bruh.
I was getting some very Aboriginal vibes with the music there. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering,
Yeah.
Is this from the UK or is it more? Is it?
I don't know.
Australian?
That's what I'm curious on as well. Is it
New
is it
Zealand?
Australia or is
Yeah.
it like Britain? I don't know, but it's
Britain.
definitely it's not America. And
Okay.
it's intriguing, dude. I didn't quite know what to make of it. Even watching this a second go round with you, I'm not sure, but I have to say I'm interested. I think I'll check out
very
the
much.
pilot episode at least and see if it continues on from there. Heather said she'll give it 3.
Three.
She can't gauge it until can't just do it off the first one. She's got to give it 2 more and then she'll know. But we're both kind of like interesting.
I feel like this is one of those in for a dime, in for a dollar type things. I'm kind of like I'm gonna check it out and probably see it through to the end, unless it's like really silly. I remember Children of the Corn is one of those horror movies that kind of sticks in my mind. All the scary little children. And this has that vibe, but then also like a little Rosemary's Baby type situation in there. But also it's kind of a comedy. It looked like.
Yeah.
So
It's dubbed as a horror comedy.
yeah.
Yeah.
My home. Let's see. My homie. What's her name? I think she was in Space Force as well. Let's see if No, I'm thinking of a different person. There's a different person. Okay, I thought it was what's her name from Space Force. This is, I guess, Michelle DeSwarte. But that is not the person I was thinking of from Space Force. So scratch that. Because she looks very, very similar. And Space Force just had their season come out. But like she seems like the type of person who, once they have a baby is like their life is kind of ruined. You know what I mean? They're upset about it, they don't want to do it. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what her take is on this, why she has a baby, or if there's some type of bond where she just has to keep the baby. A baby falling from the sky is kind of it's a wild take. When you have a baby, it feels like it just kind of came out of nowhere. And then your life is upended. This is I see you bringing me in here, and I'm just I'm taking it back because I'm thinking about my baby, and he's very strong. So I'm thinking,
can you
like,
imagine
there are times where he does things, and I'm like, yeah, I could see that, So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, you're in the midst of it, and that controlling nature, and I would say then it kind of chills out. You got a little one that wants to love upon you and all that. Then they become a teenager, and that's the part where I'm at. And now they're like, no matter what you do, it's not good enough.
Right.
You can give them a world, but you're still an asshole. Like it's crazy. And so I'm very curious because, it's scary, but also hilarious in that comment that the one mother makes. I love my baby, but I want to hit her against the wall. I think we all can relate with that. You know what I'm saying? There's some evil parents that obviously took that to a whole nother way that we know not everybody is meant to be a parent. It's crazy. Right. But, there's hilarity there where, we as parents that love our child, look on those, but they also drive us absolutely batnuts crazy. So we can relate with that. And there's comedy in that. And so it's kind of cool and interesting to see, to be able to laugh at it and to provide a show that and mix it with horror, a horror comedy show and series that this is to kind of have that and be there for us adults that know that well and then have raised kids and all of that. I think, well, Heather, you know, she doesn't have any kids, but she can see the laughter in it. So it's cool that it does cross over. But yet, you know, for those of us, I think it really hits that have experienced it.
You know, it's interesting. I feel like this is like, if you don't have kids, you're kind of cool with, you know, like whatever happens, you know, in the story. I feel like as like having a baby, I'm like, oh, like no matter what the baby does, I'll be like, oh, it just wanted to smash her head a little bit. Oh, don't be mean to the baby. So that's different. The person I was thinking of, by the way, in Space Force was Tawny Newsome, and that is a different person than Michelle DeSuarte, but very similar looking. So that's where the let's say, just so in case people were wondering, like, who was he talking about? Tawny Newsome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. How many episodes do we got here?
Don't know.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm looking very, very interested in checking this out. It comes out April 24th, so that's just a month from now. I will be tuning in. I'll probably be, you know, saying a little bit here and there about it, because I'm very, very much intrigued by this series. I'm gonna hit up my wife and ask her what she thinks about it too.
I'm interested in showing this to Ebony as well. So we'll hit up our significant others and see what they think. That might be some comedy in itself. But there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And the I'll just say this last thing, the little imagery that they have, which is like a baby like grabbing for you, and then like the shadow of that is like a person like reaching out or whatever. That imagery is great. I'm just thinking about like my little one and how they're always like reaching out now for me, and
all the time.
It's like just like reaching for you. So it'll be interesting to see this one. Yeah, thanks for bringing me in this, and I'm gonna check it out. We're gonna see what's going on with this baby.
All right. Well, yes, we will be hitting y'all up with more HBO. Thank you again for sharing us this content, and we look forward to checking it out. Blurred Dad, how can the people talk to you about the baby once they finally check it out?
Check out levelupcomedy.com. Also Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter.
There you go. Give them a love. Give them some love. Give them some follows. For me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. Of course, Show Pal Show. And here at the NRW and at New Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. We're out of here, y'all. On the baby. Let us know in the comments what you think as well below.
Don't waste your time.